Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your 5 senses work. Health and strength is good. What? Okay. Gabe Newell. When you make the Steam Deck 2, make sure that when you guys build that thing, make sure that people can put whatever size hard drives, whatever size solid state drive they want on their Steam Deck. Whatever size, whether it's 2, 4, 6, 8, or 10. Make sure when you build a Steam Deck 2 that people can put whatever size hard drive they want. Okay? Make sure that's priority 1 on the list. Okay? Okay. You know, and let me talk to this. Let me talk to your engineers real quick. No disrespect to them. When it comes to video games, okay, people want more storage on their console, on their devices. Whether it's portable or whether it's a console, whether it's a desktop, people want more storage. What is this you warning people about putting bigger SSDs on their Steam Decks? Remember that statement that you guys at Valve made? We could not find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. So you do know within that statement that you need a bigger hard drive for your Steam Decks, especially for your games and your movies and stuff like that, right? So why would you come out now and try to warn people about putting a bigger SSD? If a customer buys a Steam Deck, they should have the option to put whatever size whatever size hard drive they want. Solid state drives on their Steam Decks. Why are you having a problem with it? Okay. Let me ask you this. How many games do you think they play? Let's use Sony for a minute. How many games do you think the PlayStation 3 has? Try 2,561, right? Okay. 2,561. So, are you trying to tell me that 2,561 games is going to fit on a 1 terabyte hard drive in the PlayStation 3? With all those expansions, all those add-ons, and all those updates. 2,561 games is going to fit on a 1 terabyte hard drive in the PlayStation 3. Don't kid yourself. In today's video game climate, people want more storage on their consoles based on the size of these games and how big they are. Okay? So, if a person buys a Steam Deck, they should be able to put whatever size hard drive they want on it with no problem. Okay? Listen to this. It says here, Steam Deck designer warns against SSD mods. Says here, modding can create serious reliability concerns for the Steam Deck. Look, the moment you guys at Valve did that teardown video, every technician that really fixed computers, they were just sitting on the sides like, okay, we can do what we want to do. Okay? Basically, that's what the video is. Basically the video is saying they can put whatever SSDs they want inside their Steam Deck with no problem. So why are you guys having a problem with it now? Stop putting limitations on gamers and their devices. Gamers want more storage on their devices. Okay? Take my word. Anyway, says here, after reports flooded the internet a few days ago showing users how to easily upgrade the Steam Deck 2230 SSD to a bigger 2242 drive, Valve employee has taken to Twitter to shut down the mod as quickly as possible due to reliability concerns for the device. According to a tweet by Steam designer Lawrence Yang, modding the Steam Deck to run a larger SSD than 230 will result in a significant shorter lifespan of the deck due to overheating. Shorter lifespan? So you're telling me I put a bigger drive on on my Steam Deck, it's not gonna last long, then that's not the gamer's fault. Then that is your problem. You didn't tell us this, so we had to mod it to find out that if you put a bigger drive on it, basically it can kill the Steam Deck, huh? Sounds like you guys got a problem on your hand that you need to fix. But anyway, it says here, Yang says the internal around the M.2 slot is very sensitive to additional power requirement and thermal pad modification. As a result, the charge IC can get very hot if you relocate the nearby thermal pad. Additionally, Yang says larger M.2 drive traditionally draws more power than the 2230 models. Let me say something to you about that statement. Gamers don't care. We ain't trying to hear that. When we buy a new console, whether it's portable or a console, meaning handheld, whether it's a handheld or a console or a desktop, we want to be able to put whatever drive we see fit on it. We don't want to hear no excuses. Okay? We ain't trying to hear that. Okay? That's you guys' problem. Okay? But anyway, it says here, Yang says larger M.2 drive traditionally draw more power than the 2230 models, which isn't optimal since Valve didn't design the Steam Deck for more power-hungry SSD. These two factors combined will significantly reduce the life of the deck. So that is Valve's problem now. When you built the Steam Deck, you should have put, when it came to the hard drive, you should have said, okay, the user, the gamer, or whoever can put whatever size drive they see fit. That's Valve's problem, not the user. See, when users buy game consoles or handheld, they want a bigger drive because they know how big games can get. We're not stupid, okay? Because they want to have their movies, their musics, and their game all on one drive so they can play them wherever they're at. So that is Valve's problem, not the gamer. And the moment you did that teardown video, every modder was sitting on the side like, we got something to say about that. And what they just did was expose the Steam Deck weakness. So whose fault is that? It's Valve's fault. But anyway, let me continue here. It says here, last week Twitter user Belly Jelly shared a tutorial on how to upgrade the Steam Deck built-in SSD to a slightly larger 2240 drive. The most incentivizing part of the drive mod is its low difficulty, with the modder saying that there is a little work needed to make the transition. This mod is easy to carry out since it requires almost no additional effort from the end user, and it should also be easy to accomplish for inexperienced modders. Almost done here. Says here, he says, "Hi, please don't do this. The charger IC gets very hot and nearby thermal pads should not be moved. In addition, most 2240 M.2 drives draw more power and get hotter than what the deck is designed for." That is Valve's problem. Okay, when you built the deck, you should have built it to where people can put whatever size drive they see fit. That is Valve's problem. Gabe Newell, you got a problem on your hand. This is your problem. When you built the Steam Deck, you should have, when you built the SSD port, you should have given the gamers the ability to put whatever hard drive size they see fit. That's a Valve's problem, not the user. The user, when they get their portable handhelds, whether it's the Steam Deck, the One X Mini Player, the ANEO, They want to put a bigger drive SSD inside those machine, based on the amount of games, movies, music that they buy. Why are you developers putting limitations on handheld devices and console? That needs to stop. Anyway, let me continue here. Says here, it says the mod consists of moving the cables through thermal pads around to accommodate the larger drive. It says the heat speaker will bend a little bit, but it isn't severe enough to cause any immediate issue. Belly Jelly stated that the drive does not collide with the motherboard or put additional strain on cables. It is probably why Valve responds so quickly about this mod and warned against its use, since there is a high chance of many gamers will try this mod on their decks. But thankfully, there is a little reason to upgrade the M.2 drive in the first place. Valve have already implemented an SSD slot into the deck for storage expansion purpose. Even though the SD cards are technically slower, we found in testing that the SD card solution is perfectly adequate, and frame rates are identical to running games on internal M.2 drive. And that's it. But seriously though, when you console manufacturers and portable handheld manufacturers, when you build your devices, stop putting limitations on storage. Okay, stop putting limitations. Look at the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 has 2,561 games. In the PlayStation 3, you can't put a 10 terabyte hard drive on a PlayStation 3 to store your games. So let me get this straight. 2,561 games. 2,561 games are all gonna fit on a one terabyte hard drive. Are you kidding me? It won't work. So when it comes to building consoles and portable devices, the storage should be unlimited, and you should be able to put any size hard drive, any model, any solid state hard drive model on your portable device, internally or externally on it. Okay? What the modders just did was expose the Steam Deck weakness. So that means that Valve has to make a thinner version now and fix that problem. And if they make a thinner version, a thinner Steam Deck, that means when the consumer gets it, that means they can put whatever size drive on it with no problem. So what the modders did was expose the Steam Deck weakness. Okay? Seriously. So for the engineers to be talking about their concern, that means they knew about this and they didn't want to expose it. And what the modders did was expose the Steam Deck weakness. Okay? Yeah. So when it comes to video games, storage should be unlimited. It shouldn't just be 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte, and all that. We should be able to put whatever size drive we see on our consoles, any size we see fit. Okay? Storage on video game consoles, whether it's the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Xbox One, PS4, Xbox Series X, PS5. The storage should be unlimited. Okay? Because gamers, they buy a lot of games. That's what they do. The moment they get a new console, the games will start marching in like ants. They buy them physically, they buy them digitally. Okay? So yeah. Video game storage should be unlimited, and for these gamers that be talking about file sizes. They need to be quiet because games need to grow. Okay, so yeah, the modders just exposed the Steam Deck weakness based on this article, which means that Valve is gonna have to make a thinner version of the Steam Deck. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for you guys to enjoy with the article. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Work, Dark Side. Go. Peace.